One morning, Dinolette, the pink baby dinosaur, woke up feeling strange. The jungle should have been bright and sunny, but everything looked dim, as if someone had stolen the sunlight. She looked around and gasped. Where are the shadows? Usually, the trees, rocks, and animals all had shadows, but today, there were none. Something mysterious was happening, and Dinolette was determined to find out why. Dinolette wandered deep into the jungle and found an old wise owl sitting on a low branch. "Mr. Owl, what happened to all the shadows?" she asked. The owl's golden eyes glowed as he spoke. "The shadow collector has taken them. He comes every 100 years to steal the jungle's shadows for his dark kingdom." Dinolette gasped. "That sounds awful. How can we get them back?" The owl flapped his wings. "You must find the shadow gate before sunset. If you don't, the shadows will be lost forever." Dinolette raced through the jungle, searching for the shadow gate. Finally, hidden behind a wall of vines, she found a giant stone doorway carved with swirling symbols. "This must be it," she whispered. She touched the symbols, and the gate shimmered before opening into a dark, swirling vortex. She took a deep breath. "Here goes nothing," and jumped inside. Dinolette landed in a strange world where shadows floated like ghosts above a dark purple landscape. At the center stood a tall, cloaked figure with glowing red eyes, the shadow collector. "Ah," he rumbled. "A little dinosaur has come to take back what I have claimed." Dinolette stood tall. "The jungle needs its shadows. You can't keep them forever." The shadow collector laughed. "If you want them, you must play my game." The shadow collector placed 3 glowing jars before Dinolette. "One of these holds the jungle's shadows," he said. "Choose the right one, and they are yours. Choose wrong, and they are mine forever." Dinolette's heart pounded. She looked at the jars. Then, she remembered something: shadows always follow the light. She turned toward the dim moonlight shining through the mist. Only one jar cast a tiny shadow on the ground. "This one," she declared, grabbing the jar. Whoosh! The jar burst open, and the jungle's shadows flew back to their rightful places. The shadow collector howled, "No! You tricked me," before vanishing into the darkness. Dinolette jumped back through the portal, and when she opened her eyes, the jungle was bright again. Shadows stretched across the ground, back where they belonged. The animals cheered, and the wise owl smiled. "You have saved the jungle's shadows, Dinolette. The shadow collector won't return for another 100 years. Dinolette grinned. "Well, if he does, I'll be ready." As she skipped home, her own little pink shadow followed closely behind.